What are the factors behind the climate change and how this climate change is impacting in education?
If you see extreme weather events, like be it the wildfire, be it the heat waves, be it the cold waves, be it the sea level rise, be it the extreme frequency or intense frequency, both combining of the tropical cyclones, because of this, the school infrastructure is getting damaged. Number two, many a time in the disaster response, the same school infrastructure is used as a center for the local people to be gathered, to be given the disaster response support. So one is that problem there. Another problem is that the indirect impact is also happening. If you see the climate change, like crop damages are happening. Now, if the crop damages are happening, the people who are not having enough income opportunities, they are not willing to send their kids to such kind of activities. Number two, they are pulling those students out, dropout ratios are increasing, and they will be asking them to employ some other places. Because of the flood conditions and because of the heat wave, such conditions, the migration is increasing. So the people who are studying in certain schools, accessibility has decreased over there.
Right.
B, infrastructure has decreased there. C, they themselves are not in a position to live there, so they're migrating to the other places. Displacement is increasing, migration is increasing. Now when they go to some other place, they themselves are not very sure how they're going to live there. So the education get impacted that way also. What the climate change is doing, that extreme weather events, frequency and intensity both is increasing.
Right.
Some has increased by 2 times to 3 times to 5 times. An example, if you see polar regions, as per various reports, if you see, from 3 times to almost 6 to 7 times, the average temperature increase is faster than this average increase.
Right.
And because of this, the surrounding biota and as well as the other aspects are getting impacted. Right. And one of them, education also comes from the same area.
Right.
Poor countries are remaining poorer and rich countries are becoming richer because of this dependency. दूसरा main historical reason sir caste factor है. In India, because of caste-based untouchability, which does not allow many section of the population to decide on their choice of occupation, so they are mostly engaged into menial job, which is low paying, and that causes inequality. Third factor I would say is the poor implementation or success of land reform, which does not give us desired result, because major reasons for our poverty is land inequality, especially in rural areas. So these are the 3 major factors I would say.
Reasons for inequalities in India. If we observe the economy from 1947 to till 2024, we can look at the 3-4 phases, sir. Phase number 1, 1947 to 1990, then 1991 to pre-COVID, then post-COVID.
Right.
See, this topic is debated since independence.
Right.
If you see our preamble, there is a lot of debate about equality, sir.
Right.
So that is the reason we give a lot of focus to public sector undertakings.
Right.
And especially if you see the insurance companies, LIC, railways, infrastructure. So government took the lead role so that they can reduce the concentration of wealth and inequalities. Otherwise, what will happen, sir? The gap between the rich and poor may increase. That is the one reason. The initial, when we got independence, our approach was, if you see the 5-year plans also, the goal was social justice, important goal. Right. So they start with the right path. It's not like that India neglected the reduction of inequalities. Correct. That is generally media says. So that is from 1947 to 1990s, there is a right path, sir. But from 1980 onwards, in the name of seeds of liberalization started, then entrance of private sector, then foreign sector from 1991 onwards, then in the name of LPG reforms, there are so many positive things, no doubt, but one negative side is inequalities, sir. Right. For example, if you see the FDI investments, they focus mostly on a few states like Gujarat, Maharashtra, Delhi NCR, recent days Uttar Pradesh, Tamil, increasing. So that is one reason for inequalities, the LPG reforms. Number 2, sir, if it's the government approach now, infrastructure deficit in the rural areas. Yes. If you take our Bihar or Andhra, sir, urban areas, infrastructure is okay. But rural areas, recent days we are focusing, but traditionally we neglected, sir.
Absolutely.
Number 2. Number 3, skill deficit. So if you have somebody has access to good education system, they can excel skills, they can, right now, sir, if you see there is a debate, people can work in India as well as abroad. There is a moonlighting. So if you have a talent, you can, across the globe, you can earn.
Right.
So that is the one reason it is contributing inequalities.
Correct.
But opportunities are available after the outsourcing, etc. So the skill deficit is there.